A lead representative going on TV after a monstrous misfortune where you have. We don't have the foggiest idea about the quantity of individuals dead yet. You have this gigantic region that is from birth to the ground, definitely and afterward. He begins looking at taking it over from for the express that is a crazy situation to take it is post misfortune when individuals are enduring at their most. They couldn't really accept that it happened, no doubt, this evening from Maui, where Oprah Winfrey as a late purchased many sections of land of a G-land and upcountry, he said in a public interview. He said, "We're conversing with the principal legal officer," he said. "I'm conversing with my head legal officer to investigate choices for the state to assume control over that land and use it to fabricate labor force lodging or construct a dedication to the parcel for individuals who lost their lives." Joe Rogan, the notable voice of reason and interest, has as of late released a strong source of inspiration with regards to Maui occupants. He stood firm against elites who are covetously peering toward the place where there is these islanders scrutinizing the dauntlessness of anybody attempting to grab away their homes, particularly during their most weak minutes. Individuals of Maui, especially in Lahaina, are profoundly disturbed by the approaching chance that their tribal terrains may be taken by the state. Yet here's the curve. It's not only the public authority influencing everything here. Rich land fine. Angel backers, engineers, and elites are additionally in the blend, making captivating proposals for the shoot desolated land. So go along with us as we disentangle the convincing story of post-misfortune Maui, where powers both public and private appear not set in stone to get a piece of heaven from its legitimate owners. I simply need to remind all you land financial backers all over the planet, like Lahaina isn't available to be purchased. Kindly don't contact these families and make the most of the during the most pulverizing a great time as of late. Joe Rogan welcomed Tulsi Gabbard, who addressed Hawaii's second legislative locale in the U.S. So from 2013 to 2021 to his show The Joe Rogan Experience. During their discussion, they dug into the reaction to the staggering discharge that struck Maui's truly eye-popping that Joe Rogan raised some unsettling charges about somebody endeavoring to remove the land having a place with Maui's home, and shockingly Tulsi validated Joe's premonitions not too far off on the show yet. The feelings of dread that individuals in Lahaina have, some of whom like Archie Kalipa, renowned surfer, local area pioneer. Local Hawaiian pioneers' families resided in Lahaina for 9 ages, presently being told, well, the expressed the lead representative is taking a gander at taking that land, taking responsibility for land. Currently, it's fascinating the people on the show, including Joe and Tulsi, didn't warmly embrace grabbing land impacted by the Maui fierce blazes for things like labor force lodging, or a remembrance. They saw it as ethically off base and a break of individuals' freedoms and power. This net does hit the public like a bat out of hell. Individuals felt that assuming control over this land just after a horrible misfortune showed a stunning absence of sympathy and timing. It seemed like a maltreatment of influence and a dismissal for the enduring of those impacted. Tulsi brought up that while the state was attempting to get land from people, they were offering a cash to assist them with enduring. She thought it was crazy. You see, Hawaii, as of now, has the greatest expense of residing in the entire nation, so it resembled an affront when the lead debacle reaction individual from the Biden organization and gladly said they were giving everybody a measly $700 installment. Tulsi Blabbermouth didn't stop there. She additionally shed light on the absence of government help for the networks hit by the Maui rapidly spreading fires and the fallout. Neighbors and families needed to rest on one another for help and supplies in light of the fact that the public authority didn't step in. Robex Tulsi even jumped on a plane from the fundamental air terminal in Maui to a more modest one close to the impacted region to convey genuinely necessary supplies to the local area managing the repercussions of the out-of-control fires. As per Gabbard, the families and networks impacted were abandoned in light of the fact that the City Hall leader's reaction was delayed. On top of that, the lead representative's arrangement to assume control over the land added to their hardships in Lahaina. People Lee were profoundly stressed that the lead representative could dip in and guarantee the land impacted by the out-of-control fires. This struck trepidation into the hearts of a local area that had considered that land their home for ages. What truly exasperated up the general population was the shamefulness All things considered, they couldn't comprehend how the public authority could attempt and grab land away from local people when superstars like Oprah Winfrey claimed huge stretches of land as a matter of fact. It's a well-known fact that Oprah, who spent more than 15 years in Maui part-time as of late, went on a property purchasing binge in the Siloam state. As per a report from a neighborhood media source, she laid out around 6.6 million bucks for 4 bits of horticultural land, adding up to an incredible 870 sections of land in Kula, Maui. 2 of these plots were even sold by Ulapalaku Farm. Last month, one plot covered 520 sections of land and went for 389 million bucks, while the other crossing 330 sections of land cost her 247 million bucks, a remarkable differentiation, wouldn't you say? As though that wasn't enough, towards the finish of last year, Oprah Winfrey stood out as truly newsworthy by procuring 210-section of land parcels, each for only 100,000 bucks. This buy worked up all in all a blend of responses from the neighborhood inhabitants. Some were worried that this obtaining could add to the relocation of local Hawaiians. It's significant that Oprah previously claimed more than 100 sections of land in Maui, which implies she presently brags proprietorship approximately 10 sections of land on the island. Media are calling the purchase unreasonable in light of the fact that the mogul, as of now, possesses in excess of 100 sections of land in a country in Hana prior to purchasing 870 additional sections of land in Kula. Currently, here's where the public's dissatisfaction truly kicks in, as opposed to attempting to push out the occupants who've had to deal with such a lot of individuals. Olls are asking why the public authority doesn't utilize a portion of Oprah's territory. Rather, it's practically similar to a consistent arrangement looking straight at them. Yet that is not all reports are coming in that, in the consequence of the overwhelming out-of-control fires, occupants whose homes were burnt up will be getting spontaneous proposals from land financial backers from off the island. These financial backers are attempting to eat up the land that has been attacked by the fires. These offers are being marked as savage by specialists, chiefly on the grounds that they're making the most individuals mishap and urgency. This has driven neighborhood specialists to step in and make a move to safeguard occupants who are not just managing the deficiency of their friends and family, yet additionally the deficiency of their homes and occupations because of these disastrous, fierce blazes. Goldine Loa, Maui occupant, got hit with the stunner just after the staggering out of control fires. She got not 1, not 2, yet 5 proposals to get her home, and her home wasn't even in the space copied by the fires. It resembled these offers came from another planet, totally disregarding the despair her local area had quite recently gone through. One of these offers came from a lot of land people in Texas. They guaranteed the real estate market in Lahaina was more smoking than a late spring's day in the desert, and they needed to get her home with a major pack of money. Yet again, her home wasn't remotely close to the fire zone. It was, as they didn't actually get their work done and simply needed to make the most of her nobody. She felt like they were saying hello, prepared to leave your home in a misfortune and make some money. Fortunately, a few legends have stepped in to safeguard Maui's kin and their territory. They're yelling it plainly: Maui isn't available to be purchased. As one of these legends is a regulation teacher named Troy Andrade. He's functioning his socks off to instruct and safeguard Maui occupants from these subtle stunts. The Hawaii Division of Business and Shopper Undertakings has raised a major warning about these precarious land contributes. They're cautioning people Maui to be cautious. They're saying that on the off chance that somebody emerges from the blue proposing to purchase your property, you could wind up with way less cash than you should. These purchasers can be genuine tricksters, causing you to feel raced to pursue a choice in any event when you out to take as much time as necessary to make things considerably more insane. Hawaii's lead representative Josh Green said, "It's currently unlawful for anybody to mess with Mauians about selling their territory, yet think about what it resembles. The actual state may be joining the land snatching party. Individuals in Maui are standing up, battling to keep their territory, their legacy, and their homes. They're facing the nearby government, as well as greater powers from the state and federal authorities." This is where Joe Rogan stepped in, strikingly hit up the elites for their obscure dealings. We should confront it: losing your friends and family, your homes, and surprisingly, your territory at the same time is an extraordinarily tragic encounter, as opposed to stretching out some assistance to the crushed local area. Apparently, these elites are attempting to tempt them out of their legitimate belongings. Yet Joe Rogan isn't the only one in this battle. Individuals of Maui have energized together, making and their voices heard via virtual entertainment and past. They won't let their local area and its qualities be subverted by those with ulterior thought processes. It's an aggregate clamor against seemingly a grave treachery. Despite difficulty, Maui inhabitants are remaining steadfast, joined in their assurance to safeguard their homes, their property, and their lifestyle. It's a demonstration of the flexibility and fortitude of a local area that will not be influenced by the interests of the elites and surprisingly, its administration. It's a fight to keep Maui in the possession of individuals who call it home. They're calling for solidarity